So what was the key to the Rockets extending the series?
Oh, they just came. I think they just went back home and took care of business. I mean, they was making shots. They was hot early. And the Warriors didn't really look like they wanted to be there.
Yeah.
But I still got the Warriors, winning in 6 back at home. But no, I mean, for a team like that lost with the Warriors, they shooting 60-some% from the field. I mean, once you start making shots like that and, you're without Steph and Jimmy making shots, I mean, it's going to be hard. So
send a message early. Let the Warriors know we're on our home floor. This is the playoffs. We're going to give our fans something to be happy about.
Yeah.
At least if this is the final game in Houston.
I mean, that was probably the final game for them. So they went out like they were supposed to go out.
Now let Steph and Jimmy Butler roll the streets afterwards. Clowning, dancing. Homeboy in a full red suit, not getting pressed by anybody in LA.
Man.
Just walking freely.
Look like Suge. Remember Suge had that all?
Straight Suge.
That all red.
Come to death row.
All red linen.
Yeah, I think the Warriors, they already knew what time it was. They come down to Houston. Y'all can have this one. We can get you back in the Bay.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got games like that in the series where they come out hot the first 10 minutes. It's a wrap.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, cool. We'll holler at y'all. Steph, hand messed up. Let's go ahead and get him on the bench. He pulled him out, 5 minutes early in the
6
third?
minutes to go in the third quarter. They all.
See, you already knew it.
started.
They had that talk at halftime. Yo, listen, just go out there, show a little face, and we can get you up out of there.
But once they start coming back, I didn't like how Steve Kerr was about to put Steph and them back in.
He was.
Others.
They said he was, but he's taking off his ankle brace.
And he put it back on. Yeah.
If it would have got to what, 7?
If it would have got to about 9, I think, 10.
He ain't want to roll his ankle on the way back to the locker room. That's why he put it back on. It's going to be pandemonium on the court. He's like, all right, let me go ahead and type this out real quick. He wasn't going back.
Can the Warriors get some comfort in that, though, in knowing that their bench can still play at a high level? I'm just saying, if they look ahead to the future series in this postseason, just saying, hey, we can put these guys in there, and they're going to fight. They're going to keep playing that way. They're going to take advantage of this opportunity, try and seize this moment that they're getting on the court. Pat Spencer out there headbutting Şengün. Looked like they were trying to bait Şengün into something situation, obviously, that would impact the Rockets for the future of this series. But Ty, like you're saying, these games happen in the playoffs. Warriors now get to go back home to the Bay.
Yeah, I wasn't putting that into the bench players because if Steve Kerr not going to play Jason Tatum in the USA, Olympics, he not taking the little points he was doing at the end of the last game. He's not gonna play him deeper into the playoffs.
Sure. Did they even play Jonathan Kuminga?
That's what I'm saying.
Or is he or is he buried at the bench?
No, I don't think so. I don't know what Steve Kerr got against.
Kuminga was not available last night. Did not play with the illness. I think he was sick of Steve Kerr's bullshit.
That's 100%.
Probably it. Yeah.
He's just off it.
Yeah. I'm sick. Fuck it.
But let's go back to that scuffle in the fourth quarter. We got a little video. So Warriors within 13 points at this point in the game.
Did he jump by himself?
Pat Spencer, a real one, lacrosse legend.
Yep.
He played lacrosse?
He played lacrosse, so he's used to physicality.
It all makes sense now.
Shout out to the Premier Lacrosse.
The mustache, the push from Dillon Brooks.
Gave him a little
headbutt, all that.
Yeah, I think him and his brother
Pat and Cam Spencer came with
lacrosse players, yeah.
But did he push
Legends in 2 games like Pee Wee Kirkland.
Look how he walking off. Like, did he push?
Yeah, you're like, watch out.
I'm talking about Brooks flew out of bounds. Nobody pushed him.
He pushed him.
Yeah.
So, but once the bench got into it, Şengün, game effectively over.
Yeah.
So you guys are okay with Kerr deciding not to put his starters back in the fourth quarter when the lead was cut to 13?
Yeah. I wouldn't.
Just wave the white flag. We can go back. We got to win one of these next 2 games.
We got one at home. It's going to be tough for them to win. It's going to be loud in there. I mean, you played that. I mean, it's hard.
Yeah, it happened, yes. For sure. We lost like that against Rockets. Lost by I think 20, 30. But it got bad. It got ugly fast. And we came back home and took care of business for sure. So.
Yeah, that was it Oracle? Was it now?
Yeah, I ain't been to that joint.
I played in that joint. This is different. You know what I mean?
The chase is different.
Yo, they get popping in there. If 1-3 goes in, the whole place is going crazy. Dudes on the sidelines going wild. Don't let Steph start hitting the shimmy on you. Then it used to get nasty in there. So that's a tough place to play. It get really loud, to be honest.
Yeah. A lot of tech bros.
Yeah, I still got Warriors in 6.
Still Warriors in 6. So smart for the Warriors bench though to try to bait Şengün into some fisticuffs.
Yeah.
So Draymond was cheating on the bench.
The whole series has been physical.
Yeah, these dudes don't like each other.
Last fight with the Warriors at their house, it's been a real physical series. I mean, but that's the only way I feel like the Houston's been able to stay into the series by playing physical. You know, Warriors are way more experienced, so they don't have to do all that. But, you know, with a young team, first time in the playoffs, you know, first thing you want to do is play physical, fight a little bit, and try to get them off their
and I feel like the Warriors the Rockets been doing this. You know, one game, Jalen have a good game, then the next game, Jalen disappears. So this was just a good game. And
what's going to happen?
He had a good game last
What's going to happen in Game 6?
they're going to disappear.
He had a good game.
They started off cooking, though, in the beginning.
Yeah, one game over 10, maybe 2.
And
Jalen Green 3 for 8 the game, 2 for 4 from 3. Only had 11 points. Only played 28 minutes though. Obviously, they jumped out to that lead.
The rest of them,
He's had that 38-point game, which is playoff career high.
Rest of them been
What Buddy Hill do yesterday? Nothing.
it's time.
Buddy Hill, 4 points.
Thompson.
Played 18 minutes. Amen Thompson.
Yeah, it depends on him, to tell you the truth.
25
But Buddy
in this
Hill's
game.
a key factor too, man. When he get that shit going, he could bite through anything with that mouth.
Yeah, Buddy Hill versus 100 apples.
He can. He just bite it. He can bite anything, huh? He just put it right here, bite it.
Open this can.
Open this beer.
Let's talk Steph. So Steph Curry been dealing with the right thumb injury. It's all good. This is Gills Arena presented by Underdog. Woo woo.
Woo woo.
Steph Curry been dealing with a right thumb injury, been wrapping it during games and icing it after. So
Come on, man.
it does look like lipstick.
Girl was here, right?
There's some lipstick on the cup. I think it was Gil's makeup. Gil's clown makeup. Gil trying to get us caught up here in the arena.
Off his face.
Who lipstick is that? Steph Curry been dealing with the right thumb injury. So Warriors World on Twitter zoomed in on this picture of Steph boarding the Warriors team plane to show how swollen that thumb is. Let's take a look.
Damn.
That looks nasty. Oof.
His hands look.
Yeah, that's wild.
That looks insane, man.
It's like E.T.
Oh, God, right?
Yeah, it's like
when E.T. did his finger.
Yeah, that's
like
E.T. joint right.
So Steph has been playing through this thumb injury since January. Has said that it doesn't impact how he plays. After the game, Steph was asked about the state of his ice-wrapped thumb, and he answered it with some humor.
State of your thumb right now?
Cold.
There was a picture, I don't know if you've seen it online, where it looks pretty swollen. I think it was with you walking to the plane.
I got the feds on me? What are you talking about?
No, the internet is the feds at this point.
Yeah, that is.
I love this league so much. I love it so much.
How's your thumb? Besides cold because you're icing?
I don't even know how to answer it. It's just something you're dealing with and you keep it moving. As long as I can play. And you got to rap for a reason, but that's it.
Steph loves this league. I love the Major League Baseball and these Dodgers. But as you can see, Curry doesn't want to talk about the thumb issue very much, won't give it much attention. Well, it appears that thumb was a target for the Rockets, specifically Dillon Brooks. So here's a play from the first quarter where Brooks appears to swipe at Curry's hand as he released a three. This is not the only instance of this in the series, but was a focal point of the broadcast last night as they noticed it happening in real time.
The right hand, huh?
Yeah, his thumb is on the right. Yeah.
You see Dillon Brooks.
Dillon's funny, man.
Warriors broadcast not feeling it. Steve Kerr complained about it at length after the game. Steph simply said, if it's a foul, they should call it. Brooks was asked about the broadcast, mentioning that he might be targeting Curry's thumb.
No, I've been playing the game. Shoot.
If you're
If you're gonna come play the game injured or whenever you got, it's all about the game. You know, if I had an injured ankle, I would attack that ankle every single time. So, whatever they're saying in the broadcast, they can keep saying it.
They look like a jazz group.
I mean,
They fly up there.
so Brooks openly admits to targeting Steph's thumb. We'll talk about their fashion choices in just a moment. But you see Dillon Brooks going after Steph's injured thumb. Obviously, Steph has it wrapped during games. Is Brooks swiping at Steph's injured thumb dirty or just playoff basketball?
Playoff basketball. Man.
Yeah, I'm about to say playoff
doing
basketball.
everything to win.
Playoff basketball, man. That's why
fight
Steph,
that.
I don't think, try to address it because they know people will go at it. So, I mean, it's playoff basketball.
Well, you see the wrap all on his thumb, and one would assume, dang, if I slap at it,
Give me an
I
advantage.
aggravate it.
I mean, just like you said, if somebody got a bad ankle, you're going to go at that ankle. If somebody got a bad knee, you're going to go at that knee. So you're going to try to do anything in the playoffs to get more advantage. So if you coming down, Steph coming down, he just chilling, and y'all swipe at us like, hey, man, like it's who?
Yeah.
And even running, just without the ball, just
Same thing they do in pick and rolls when they switching. They grabbing them, bumping them.
Yeah.
They doing the same thing. So it's like.
Well, Steph said it don't bother him. We saw that photo, though. We saw what that thumb looks like. I mean, he's going to say that it's not bothering him, but for you guys as Hoopers that have played at high level, played in the playoffs, how impressive is it to see Steph out there still performing at the level he's performing at with an injured thumb and a shooting hand?
I mean, it's impressive. I mean, we've seen it before, though. Kobe. Remember when Kobe had that broken finger and he had to change his whole shooting, and we went out there and won a championship. So, I mean, this ain't, this ain't nothing new that we've seen. But, of course, with Curry, trying to win a championship, trying to put the team on his back, I mean, without Curry out there, I mean, they have no chance. So,
and it's impressive because they won a game without Jimmy too, and got a messed up hand, and you're playing against a bunch of defenders. Tell you the truth. Somebody like Thompson that picks up full court. I was shocked to see him get cookied 2 times out there.
it's the thumb. The thumb was hurting probably.
Right, though. But the greats do it. They don't complain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They just fight through it. That's why I think that, it's very impressive. That's a big knot, bro. And it's a shooting hand. And, I mean,
That's
he's
when they
doing
pop
everything
that.
with that hand. You can see if it's the off hand, but, yeah, so I think it's
He
impressive.
doing everything with that hand.
Wait, is it his offhand or his shooting? No.
It's a shooting hand.
Yeah, that's a shooting. Yeah.
And the only people like
The
the
right
offhand that they're cool with.
Oh, right.
But him, it's a shooting hand. They smacking that joint. He's still getting buckets, getting to it. It's pretty impressive.
So you guys, if we can
get
just
that.
grab the clip. We don't need to play the audio and the sound, but just the clip we just showed of Şengün, Dillon Brooks after the game.
Look at him. The look though.
Şengün?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Şengün definitely was a singer in the 70s.
For
or
sure.
something.
He was in Sinners, right?
Oh, that was
He was
definitely-
in center.
But that's definitely for the gram. He was like, yeah, go ahead and take these. I'm
He
getting
definitely was in Miami Vice.
Hey, he's looking.
Yeah, he in Miami Vice. All
He's
that.
looking at us now. Like,
Why they both wearing beige? They had to pick
He
that
got
out.
the best white ever.
Man, I mean, that's team unity. No, I'm just kidding.
It has to be something. 'Cause
here.
two people ain't wearing beige like that. You feel me? After the game.
Two people are not wearing beige outfits.
Nah, with the glasses and yeah.
Y'all rolling with glasses in the post-game press conference?
Yeah, man, them niggas look like they sell drugs, man.
man.
Miami Vice.
Power, man.
They selling dope.
Little cartel.
Yeah. And they got the
Little
best too.
Pablo.
They just got one off, huh?
So shift back to the series. Game 6 at the Chase Center Thursday. Warriors looking to close it out at home. After what you saw in Game 5, are you confident the Rockets can force a Game 7?
I'm gonna let this man say that one.
No,
That game's actually tomorrow, Friday.
I think the Warriors gonna pull it out. For some reason, it's just hard to beat Steph in that arena, and all it takes is one shot for Steph to get going. And it could happen at any time on the floor. And I feel like Houston, they don't trust Green. Like I keep saying, and he's one of your main scorers on your team, and you don't trust him. Your coach don't trust him. It's hard to win.
And we talked about this kind of issue with the Rockets not having a go-to guy
Yeah.
per se. Fred VanVleet has kind of embraced that role. Jalen Green had that 38-point game, but since then, I think he's gotten over
If you
11
gotta
points
go,
in the game.
yeah, that's a lot of pressure too for him. You got to make every shot, or you coming out.
Yeah, I think experience wins this one
Yeah.
for the Warriors. Just their experience. They've been here many a times, and they definitely don't want this to slip. So if you have a chance to close them out at home in Game 6, I mean, this is the time to do it right now. Because you got them young boys up in Minnesota that's waiting. So you don't want to keep
I'll just
them waiting.
read Jalen Green's stats or point totals for each game this series. So Game 1, he had 7 points. Game 2, he had that playoff career high 38 points. Game 3, 9 points. Game 4, 8 points. Game 5, 11 points. So he's already dropped a 38 piece in this series, Todd. Do you think he has it due for another big game?
Absolutely not. He's got hot. How much they win by that game? He had 38.
So that game he had 38, won by 15.
Yeah, and it wasn't even a close game for real, so he was feeling it.
He
A little
started,
front
though.
ward, huh?
He started though.
I don't care, man. You get that, you keep it rolling. I seen the highlights of that joint. I ain't watch it, but I seen the highlights. He got it rolling. They was up, front runner type stuff. You feel me? So listen. Let him have 38 now. How about that? He had 30.
Tell him.
Then I'll be like, all right, cool. I like his game though, but
He's young, and that's
Not even 30.
first
Shit,
playoff.
go have over 20.
Yeah.
how many shots is he shooting? How many shots is he averaging? Is he at least trying to put it up, or he
Nah,
just?
he get taken out though.
13 shots per game. He's
That's not enough.
shooting 39% from the field, 33% from three in the
The coach
series.
don't play him in the
Yeah,
fourth
if the
quarter
coach
unless
don't.
he making.
It's cool. They're having at least two. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Which
he probably.
I mean, for a young player, that's got to be tough to deal with, knowing that if I'm not balling right now.
But they letting Thompson come in there and play in the fourth. Well, I mean, he
Thompson
defend.
playing defense and all that.
Yeah. Nah, he need to have another 30 ball for me to.
He gonna have to have at least like 15.
But you
by
think he's
halftime.
capable of doing that, or you have limited faith in his ability to be able to execute that?
This year, absolutely not. Not going to war. The game's in. It's got one game to do it.
The Warriors picked this team. They wanted to play them.
Fact.
They did back the Lakers.
Fact.
That's just somebody.
Very
that
wise
wanted to play.
decision.
Fact.
Sure. So they already knew the game plan coming in. Yeah. They was ready for them. They set people out for certain games just to be in this spot to play against the Rockets, and you know you got to do that sometime in the playoffs. You know, unless you run into the Wolves.
Yeah. Even as a 3 seed.
You just want to win games trying to be the 3 seed to prove some shit.
Played the matchup.
Should've played. Yeah.
Matchup game.
That's one thing about Kerr. He knows shit.
He knew,
He gonna
yeah.
play them games. He gonna play them
games.
They out that 6 seed. We're going
Yeah.
to the playing route. We'd rather get these Rockets.
Start throwing people in the starting lineup for no reason.
Yo,
You start Ross here. Okay.
yo, Kerr
Quinn
seasoned though. He's seasoned. So he knew what he was doing. JJ, he was trying to get the
He credit to
accolade.
Phil Jackson though.
Yeah, he set up perfect, man.
JJ, he trying to get the 3 seed. Oh yeah, 3
Flex.
seed off
So
flexing.
we the 3rd seed.
I get it. I get it.
Lesson learned.
Fucking run into
doubt it.
Ant-Man. Now he talking shit. Downtown.
Downtown.
That's a
Homie in the full red suit. I still can't get over that full red.
I ain't gonna
Shout out to
lie.
Ant-Man.
I
I think I seen the Kobe statue in the back while he was talking shit right in front of that joint.
Yeah, because you got to walk through
You got to walk by. I think
that's
that's why he took the video. So all this shit's calculated, man.
Man,
Unfortunately.
you got some new Ant ones coming out too. So.
Adidas, shout out to the crew at Adidas. The King Slayer graphic on the Instagram.
Yeah,
Ready to go. Shout out to Miles and that crew.
Kobe.
Yeah, they wild.
I just dropped some
All because JJ
collab
went.
shoes with Deion and everything. Who? LeBron dropped some collab shoes with Deion Sanders.
Oh.
And they both got fucked this week. That's crazy.
Unfortunate week for both LeBron
That's
James
fucked
and
up.
Deion Sanders, Shador Sanders, Shiloh, rest of the family.
Fucked up. Take them shits back, man.
They gotta drop him in the summer now.
Nah. They came out Fridays. So I still got 14 days to take them back.
14 days. Turn the shoes. All right. Well, we will see what happens. Warriors Rockets Game 6 this Friday. It'll be a topic point in the arena next week. In addition to all the other teams that are still in the playoffs, which will be discussed moving forward on this show. Teams that are not in the playoffs will probably not be included in those discussions. With me as topic guy, as these topics get picked for the future. But let's talk a little bit about the league as a whole. So,